Hello and welcome to the Adam Talks YouTube channel. Today we're looking at the Dyson V7 wireless vacuum cleaner. It is the Motorhead edition, as I can show you just there. This Dyson has been on the market for a good few years now, but the price has stayed stable. I got it about 2 years ago for £250 and the price seems to have stayed that way. Whereas like the ones before, so the V6 and any of the early ones haven't so much. So whilst this is nowhere near the newest model, what I'm trying to do with this video is kind of see, does it still stack up today? Does it still stack up compared to the other Dysons? So there is going to be a link in the description of this video to Amazon where you can buy this yourself if you do like the look of it. We're just going to do a few tests, show it in use, that kind of thing. But before we do that, just a little bit about it. So the charge time, it does take a few hours to charge, and then you get sort of 20-30 minutes of use, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is just so effortless to use. So rather than having to plug it in and trawl it around, it's quite lightweight, which is really good, really handy. If you just want a quick hoover, that is really easy. So you've got the foot of the hoover just here. It is just standard. If we look at it underneath, this spins round and sucks everything up. It's got the ball design, so that just basically, if we just pick it up, means that you can sort of move it around in the standard Dyson way. You can detach the foot here and add other attachments on. Also here you can detach the hose. And again, you can just use it as the small unit, attach other attachments on. Really good for like cleaning the car, getting into hard to reach areas, that kind of thing. So here is the, what we'll call the bin. Can't think of what it's actually called, but basically that is just where the dust gathers, and there's like a filter and that sort of stuff here. All you do is you just pull up on this red thing here, and then the bottom of this opens up, so you want to hold it over a bin and then drops all of the dust and dirt out. Here's the switch, so you can see it both has a normal setting, which it's on, and a max setting. The max is obviously just a lot more powerful. It's got a filter, a fan here for the heat. There's the trigger, so you do have to hold it down. There's no way of locking it in place, and that would be my one sort of criticism. If you've got arthritis or anything like that and you've got to hold that down for 20 minutes, half an hour at a time, it's not like it's tough to hold down, but it's just not very good on your fingers. And there is the battery at the bottom. So for me, I've had this for 2 years now. As I said, I don't use any other hoover. It is powerful enough. I mean, I do live on my own. Yeah, it does just pick up everything you need it to. Now, I have let the floor in here get a little bit messy, and it's sort of to demonstrate how good this can be. Now, you can use it on hard floor, as you can see this is. You can use it on carpet. It is good on both. Now, if it's on carpet, you're going to want to use the max setting, but it does work. So now we're just going to show this in action. Okay, so hopefully you can see the bits here in the corner. If we just kind of zoom in, you can see them. Now, this is on the normal setting, so we'll go with it on the normal setting for now. So there you can see, just picking up those bits without any issues. If we go in there now there may be a few bits left over, because you do have to go over once or twice like with any hoover, but you can see that is not as bad. Now, there's some bits down here. So what we're going to do is go on to the max setting, and the bits down here, we just zoom in on them there, and we're going to go on with the max setting. Is all picked up. Didn't need the max setting necessarily, but on a carpet that probably would be more useful. Okay, so I got a new folding bike last weekend and went on a bike ride, and it was a bit wet and muddy, so you can see all of the bits on the floor from that. So we've got this on just the normal setting, so if we just give that a go. See, that's picked up. Now there is still some stuff here, and that's where we're going to go for the max setting, just to show you the comparison. is literally all picked up, looking really good. Okay, so we don't have much carpet in the house, but there is a little bit here, and you can see, again, just little bits and bobs on the carpet. Not too bad, but if we just go in this with the normal setting. So you can see there's a little bit on the floor there, it did pick it up. If we go on the max setting, and again, we're just trying to find some bits on the floor, there's some bits around here. Okay, so that's not actually a bit like I thought it was, but it did pick up some of the bits that were on the floor. So yeah, there we go. So that is the Dyson. Not really much more to say about it. It's £250, a lot more than I would normally spend on a vacuum cleaner. But what you've got to realise is that it's wireless, which makes it quite effortless. I hate pulling a big hefty hoover out, plugging it in, doing the hoovering, whereas this actually makes me do it. So if you're in the same situation, definitely something that you could do with, I should say. So as I said, there is a link in the description below. There are newer models, as I said, so I'll include a few of them, but this one is going to be your cheapest yet reliable one. So yeah, that's the end of the video. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you like this sort of things, consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you next time.